In this video, I will tell you my plan to build an AI business. My name is Julian. I'm a software developer turned entrepreneur. I made $2 million with my previous education business, and I'm on a journey to build a new business based on AI. Quick announcement. I run a free community for AI solopreneurs. It's a great place to find your business idea, find business partners, and get feedback from others. We have calls every week, and you can ask me any questions for free. To join, follow the link down below. So here is my plan. I want to build a SaaS. I've been dreaming of running my own SaaS for a long time, and with a SaaS you get passive income with monthly subscriptions, and you can also receive a big lump sum payment if you manage to sell it. And during all this time you are having fun building a software that provides value to your users. So it sounds really fun, but I never even started because as a YouTuber, I'm really busy making YouTube video and I don't have a lot of time for coding a SaaS, especially as a solopreneur. In my professional life, I mostly worked in teams with other developers, and my job was only to do a part of the app. But when you are a solopreneur, you need to do the whole app, not just a part of it. There is nobody else to help you. But everything changed with AI. Now I can code a whole SaaS in a few weeks just by myself, as if I had a whole team of programmers working for me for very cheap. This is why last year I launched my first SaaS, an education platform for software developers. It was an instant success. I made $15,000 for the first month, and this made me want to try other projects. What I learned from this first project is that you can make money as a solopreneur by coding a SaaS. But at the same time, you also need to be very strategic. You want to make sure that the scope of your project is narrow enough so that you can handle it by yourself as a solopreneur. This first project I did was too big for a single person and I had to pause it. But I didn't want to stop here. I think SaaS are really awesome, but before moving on to the next project, I want to make sure I won't repeat the same mistakes. So for my next SaaS project, I will make sure that it's smaller and that it doesn't require to create a lot of content, unlike my first project. I already have a few ideas and I will talk more of these ideas in other videos. There is another problem with SaaS is that it can take a long time to build and monetize a SaaS. And during all this time, you still need to pay for your living expenses, and you also need to pay for server costs, APIs, AI services, etc. I'm lucky because I already made enough money with my previous business and I have a very long runway. So in theory, I could just work on my SaaS project for a very long time, not worry about the revenue and just rely on my savings. But I'm risk averse and I don't want to do that. I prefer to generate enough money so that I can cover my living expenses and even maybe invest in my SaaS project without using my savings. So how can I do that? The answer is AI automation agency. The easiest way to make money fast with a low level of risk is to provide a service. And right now there is a huge demand for AI automations. So my plan is to create an AI automation agency where I will automate business processes for small and medium-sized companies using N8N workflows and AI agents. I will split my time in three. One part of my week will be for lead generation for my AI agency by using cold outreach on LinkedIn, freelancer website like Upwork, and organic lead generation with my YouTube videos. Another part of my week will be for creating automations for my customers. And the last part of my week will be for working on my own SaaS ideas. Oh yes, and when I have time, I will sleep also. My goal for this agency is to quickly generate enough money so that I can cover my living expenses. Once I reach this level, I won't try to grow the agency. I will try to streamline the operation so that it takes me as little time as possible and I can invest the remaining time working on my SaaS project. There is a little voice in my head that tells me, dude, don't do this, just work on your SaaS project, you can do it, you already have enough on your plate. But I feel very curious about AI automations. I just want to try it. It doesn't take a lot of time to learn and it doesn't take a lot of time to launch an agency. And also, if you think about it, an AI agency can help you to achieve the same benefit as a SaaS, because you can have recurring revenue with an agency, because when you sell automations, in some cases, you can charge a recurring fee. So even though technically it's not a SaaS, financially, it can be similar. And as a bonus, maybe that my work with the AI agency will help me to find some good business ideas for SaaS. If I always sell the same automation, that is a good sign. Maybe I should turn this into a SaaS. And if it doesn't work, it's really no big deal. I will just be back to SaaS full time. But the gist of my strategy is to manage my risk and still keep some upside. So the AI agency is to make sure I have some minimum revenue with a high degree of certainty, and the SaaS project are for the upside. So if you want to discuss your business strategy as an AI solopreneur, you should join our free community. It's a great place to find your business idea, find business partners, and get feedback from others. We have calls every week where you can ask me any questions for free. To join, follow the link down below. All right, that's it for today. Bye.